Guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, we'll be doing another Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine reading. And if you do enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you'd like to join membership, it's just the join button below this video. And you can also click the link in the description box as well to join instead. And then it also is on the end screen of the video as well. But yeah, if you want to join there, I am going to be doing some going into details on this reading after this current reading here, so you guys can jump over to membership right after if you are on membership or if you want to join. We'll be doing that. And then also, if you guys ever want to donate to the channel, I do have the PayPal link in the description box below, and also the Amazon wishlist if you guys ever want to donate cards. These cards were actually donated to the channel as well. Thank you so much to the person that donated these. I don't know if you want your name mentioned, but I really do appreciate it. They are really beautiful cards. These have like some really nice artwork on them. These are the Surrealist cards. Sorry, I can't find the, oh, there it is. There we go. This is the card deck that this is. This one's really beautiful, guys. You get a lot of intuitive messages from these cards. But yeah, so thank you so much to the person that donated these. Again, always love new cards for the channel. It is very exciting to create videos with a new deck. But anyways, guys, we're going to get into this reading. All right, so first off, starting off, I'm not gonna lie, guys, first message I got from this card was maybe someone might really like shoes, something about shoes. The shoe is the first thing that stood out to me in this card. It definitely could be a person that really likes shoes here, or recently got new shoes, something about that. But also with this card, what I was getting is like, I have to say in my charm readings, I have a shoe that almost looks just like this that represents something happening quickly, someone leaving a situation or running away quickly. Usually just represents speed basically and someone moving somewhere quickly. So keep that in mind. But yeah, so I'm feeling like there's something like someone is about to run away from somewhere. Someone wants to leave a place in a hurry here. And also this man in this card, you can kind of see he looks like he's been through a lot here. And I also have to say that this card kind of reminds me of the Three of Wands, like just the way he's standing and like the three sticks we have right here. It's like he's standing at the edge of his future. It's like he can see everything that's in front of him and all he has to do now is just take this leap forward. And then in the background, you can kind of see right here, it's like the little person in the background is kind of like a businessman. I feel like this is the past for this person. It's almost like a home is burning up or something, like a home in this business or something. So this could be representative of what this man is leaving behind. Again, this could be man or woman. This is masculine energy I'm just seeing. But yeah, there's some documents flying around as well. So something to do with paperwork, guys. That's what I'm seeing. Could be involved in this action that he's taking or this risk he's taking. And the paperwork is kind of flying away in this card. So it's kind of like he's letting go of it or maybe releasing something. This could also represent kind of like a binding contract. Like this could be divorce papers. This could be like a restraining order, some form of like release with a contract. Maybe even in terms of like a home contract, like owning a house, like maybe someone is moving to a new location. This is papers to do with a home, something like that. He also only had one stick in the past, if you can see that. The little person in the background there, he only has one stick, whereas now he has three. So I feel like this represents kind of like he has more support now. I also think he's seeing his future a lot more brightly, kind of like we talked about the Three of Wands card. It's like something is closer to manifesting now. He has more people around him that are supporting him now. It's like his vision of what he wanted his life to look like is finally becoming clear. And I think in the past he might have been a little bit depressed, a little bit down, like thinking that, you know, this is never going to happen, like just sort of wishful thinking. But now it's actually coming into reality. Something that he wants is actually something that could really happen now he's seeing. I was also hearing that song when I looked at this card, the song These Boots Are Made for Walking, and one of these days these boots are going to walk all over you. I feel like someone is finally realizing the truth about karma, or finally believes in karma. It's kind of like your wrongdoings in the past, they really do come back to bite you in the long run. But I think this is someone who's learned and become better for it, and they're leaving behind the type of people that have yet to learn this lesson, because I think everyone eventually finds out that, you know, you have to face your karma for things you've done. And I think there's people here, like a karmic person or group of karmic people, that may not have learned this yet and are still sort of living through their karma. But this person is ready to move forward from that. Like, they are no longer working through their karma. They have worked through their karma, and now they're ready to, you know, move forward to something else here. And yeah, there's also pyramids in the background, guys. So I feel like this could represent like 3 people or a triangle, third person involved. This obviously could represent a karmic person or karmic situation, or a third party was there. So this man here, this masculine, may have had a divine feminine or another person in a third party in the past, because these are kind of in the background here. And I feel like he's learned now, though, that this wasn't right. He's someone who's learned from his karma, learned from his mistakes, and now he wants to make things right. And you can see that the triangle that he's actually standing on is starting to crumble beneath his feet. It's kind of like something is no longer working anymore. It's breaking down, and sort of like alchemy, something's breaking down to start something new. And I feel like that's why he has to take forward action. He can't stand on this little triangle anymore. Like, there's something about he needs to take the leap now. This is also someone I feel coming into their masculine energy with the sun in the background here. The sun is all about, you know, divine masculine energy. It's also about yang energy, someone ready to make a move, something physical, like this is like forward energy. Also something very random. Someone could just have a past connection to Egypt or something, obviously with the pyramids in the background here. But yeah. And then over here, the next card we pulled was the the Knight of Pentacles, guys. So when I first saw this card, guys, I was hearing that song, Who Says I Can't Be 10 Feet Tall? I say that I can have it all, from, isn't that like this Miley Cyrus song, Hannah Montana? But basically, I feel like this is a person who is no longer letting other people's opinions of who and what they can be hold them back anymore. I feel like it's like they're seeing that, you know, like, if I want to do this, if I want to be this, then I can do it. Like, all I have to do is set my mind to it, and whatever it is I want in life, like, I can actually have it. Whereas in this past, I feel like this was someone who was really just like, you know, this is where I'm stuck, everything sucks, like, my life sucks, but, you know, it is what it is. But now this is a person who's looking very positive, very optimistic about the future, and, like, knows that they're the one that creates the reality. They're the one that's able to move things forward, and it doesn't matter what these other people think anymore. That's kind of what I'm getting from this. And yeah, he went through a lot of growth, this person. You can see that like, he's like a plant here. Like, he's kind of like sprouted, like he's grown from the past. That's what this card is all about, growth here. And also you can see, like, there's the bug in this card is like really big, and I also think that's funny because bugs are usually small and people just walk all over them, but now this bug is huge. So I feel like that's representative again of, like, he's not going to let people walk all over him anymore. Like, he's different now, he's grown. And he also has a flower in his hand, guys, and this is the Knight of Pentacles. So this is something like a very committed, serious offer for someone on a mission. I was hearing a man on a mission when I saw this card as well. So I feel like this is someone coming in with some sort of offer for a divine feminine. They're holding a flower here, so this also could involve flowers or some sort of gift or something. This is something tangible they want to give to someone, and this is a very, like, stable offer as well. This is someone who's taken a lot of time to prepare this offer and put it together, and is very serious about whatever this is, and very determined to make this offer to whoever this is for. Also, someone here could be a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn as well, just because this is a lot of earth energy. We've seen a lot of earth energy in the readings. Yeah, also something could have to do with the outdoors. I've been seeing a lot of that as well. Stuff about a park as well. I've seen that in quite a few readings now. So also the color green. I don't know why I'm just getting that now. Like, something could be green. Maybe that's someone's favorite color, something significant about that color. But also the outdoors, like, maybe you guys met in a park or, like, outdoors somewhere, or you're going to be reuniting somewhere outdoors. There's a place you guys used to meet that involves a lot of greenery or something. I don't know, I keep getting something like that. Also, I was hearing something about painting a picture. someone could have painted something or made something creative they want to give to show you, you know, like their love or their dedication or something. I was also hearing something about Bristol board or billboard, something like that. And this could also represent someone who's very dedicated to their craft. So someone who is in like artistic work or that inspires this other person. So maybe you are this person, you inspired this other person with your work, with your artwork, or with how committed you are to whatever you do. And you kind of gave this person the inspiration to, you know, do the same in their own life or something like that. That's also what it could be. But yeah, overall, there's like a lot of growth in this card. And this was someone who was, I feel, not in the Knight of Pentacles energy in the past, but who also very much could have put you in a third-party connection, third-party situation, and treated you like, you know, less than you are maybe. But now this is the type of person who is seeing you in a new light. If you're this divine feminine, he's seeing someone in a new light and seeing they've transformed themselves, and like he wants to also do the same. I feel like, again, you're like some sort of inspiration to this person. Yeah, something like that. And they were inspired by like your strength or your ability to move forward in your life, potentially like after a connection ended in the past. Like maybe we've seen in past readings, like they were inspired by how you were able to move forward, how you seem to just move on with your life and still be successful without them in it. And I think your independence kind of like inspires them in a way, and like they want to be like that, and they also want to be with someone like that, it seems, as well. So, and then clarifying the Fool over here, guys, we have, of course, the Two of Cups, which is all about a love offer, guys. I was hearing that song when I looked at this card. It's like, I can be your hero, baby. I feel like someone wants to be your hero at this point. Someone wants to come in on their high horse, you know, riding in like out of the sunset, being like, I'm here for you now. Like they want to make this big return or something like that. Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of getting that from this card, but also I was getting like Sailor Moon energy from this card too, like with the stuff that she's wearing here. But anyway, so I feel like there is a masculine who has some sort of like idea, like it's almost like a light bulb went off in their head. Because if you see in this deer, it's kind of hard to see here, guys, but there's a deer in the background with like antlers. I think it's a deer. And it almost like, I don't know why, when I first saw this card, I thought of a light bulb that's like upside down here. That's just my interpretation of it. But I feel like there's like a light bulb that went off in his head, but it's reversed. And also the deer is far away in this card. So I feel like he realized like he wanted to make this love offer to you. He realized like how much you meant to him, but he realized it when he was like too late. Something about being too late. Like he was at a distance from you now. Like see how far this deer is away from these people. Like I feel like he realized this after you guys had, you know, separated or something. That's when all of this, like these feelings came rushing in, is when you were apart. So it wasn't when you were together that he made this realization that like you were the one for him or something. It was later. And he also could be just now realizing that he wants to change, and that he's hoping that, you know, he can fix things after a time of separation from you. So you guys may have been apart for a while. This could represent like physical distance or just emotional distance, like you guys have been away from each other for a long time. But yeah, in this card, I do feel like a divine feminine woke this masculine up, but it was only after they'd separated that he truly went through the awakening process, because we see at first in this card that these two people are on a bench together, and this person here is very grounded, this wolf. He's very grounded. He's sitting on the bench. He's looking tough with his wolf head on. He's a bit unapproachable seeming. But then meanwhile, she's on the other end, you know, being kind of risky with the rollerblades on, like, you know, and they're like up on this rock, like in the sky. She's being really risky. She's not really scared to take a leap or to fall. And she's trying to get his attention, like with this bell above his head here. She's trying to get his attention. She's trying to get him to listen to her or to hear her out or to take the risk too. But he's just like kind of afraid. He's holding back. I think he feels like if he gets up there too, then they'll both just fall. It'll all be one big mess. So yeah, I feel like essentially this divine feminine was ready to move things forward. This could have been in a relationship, guys, like ready to take things to the next level, ready to fall in love with this masculine, really open up to him. But he just like wasn't at that level yet when you guys were together. So I feel like there had to be this separation where he would go through, you know, his own karma, his own awakening apart from you, to be able to one day return to you and be on the same level as divine feminine. So you also see that now, like, he's the deer in the background now, not the wolf. So I feel like this is someone who went away, and while he was away, like, he kind of went through all this stuff that awoke him. Like, I don't know, he went through this whole process away from you, and now he's like softened up a bit. He started to break down that tough exterior because he's finally realized he does want to let someone in. It also represents like the shedding of an ego as well. So I feel like this is a masculine that really went through a true awakening, and this like divine feminine, like the bell here, like I feel like she's the one that initiated it. Like it started with her, but he needed to basically be away to fully go through all of his karma himself, to really understand the importance of this divine feminine in his life. And with this card, I'm also getting something like this also could be a third party that was watching in the background. Something about a third party watching this connection you guys have from a distance. We have seen this in other readings. There's definitely someone that's kind of keeping an eye on a divine masculine, divine feminine, definitely watching what they're up to, what they're doing. This could be a karmic person who definitely doesn't want to see you guys together. But I also feel like they could end up finding out about your connection on like social media or something, like because they're so far away. I feel like this is from a distance. They may see like when you guys do end up coming back together, there's something about like seeing you online or seeing a photo of you guys together maybe. And then also this divine feminine, this card, guys, she's really regal looking, like with color she's wearing that represents royalty. She's also very connected, I feel, spiritually, like with the stars and moon in her outfit. So that's why I do feel like she was already kind of spiritually awakened or somewhat more than this masculine when she met him. And that's why they did come together. There was something about her needing to awaken him. Also with this card, I'm getting that someone has to fly by air to reach a divine feminine, or had to fly a far distance to return to her, because we do see the distance here from the deer to over here, and obviously they're up in the sky as well. But I do feel like when this masculine does return to this divine feminine, obviously with the Two of Cups, he's ready to move things forward quickly, I feel. And yeah, just ready to move things to the next level right away. And maybe even with like a serious love offer, like a proposal of some sort, guys. This could be that serious for some of you. I just see like with this card here and this card, like some very fast movement all of a sudden. And then yeah, we also have right next to this the Five of Wands here. So there's definitely someone or multiple people that don't want these two people to be together. You may have in the past ended things with this person, like this masculine. Like if you were the divine feminine, you ended things. Like you may have ended things with this person due to conflict or disagreement between you two. Maybe things like kind of fizzled out randomly, like with no warning. But I think like beneath this, there was a lot that maybe this person didn't tell you about, because we see like the water underneath these people. There's a lot underground, kind of like the iceberg theory too. But yeah, there may have been underlying factors from his past or to do with family drama. There could have been something that he didn't speak about to you, or he kind of played off like it was nothing in the background. But I think what happened is these things kind of started to surface while you guys were together, and he might have had to go deal with them, and he didn't want you to know about it because he may have thought, you know, you'd look at him differently, or he was ashamed of something. Alternatively, you could have brought up feelings in him that maybe he just didn't know he had before. Like that also could have been it. Like you just brought up some feelings maybe from his childhood. He went through something and you're bringing up that feeling in him again. Like no one's ever really done that. It's just like, it's almost like something surfacing that caused some sort of issue here, and some sort of like confliction. It could have been inner conflict as well. Especially if he had only like planned, I think, to have the connection be more casual, guys, like not something more serious. Like maybe originally when he met you, he didn't think that anything would be super serious. He didn't think he'd have to really talk to you about his past, or talk to you about something that he had, I don't know, not really told a lot of people, or deal with his inner demons at all. But I think like his feelings for you may have thrown him off guard a bit, and his instinct ultimately with that was to pull away out of fear. And overall, I feel like this is someone who still had things that they needed to deal with in regards to a third party maybe, or a family situation when they met you even. But they tried to play it off like they were fine, everything was perfect, like when they first met you. But then slowly over time, it's kind of like stuff built up to the point where they couldn't hide it anymore, and they chose to like maybe leave the connection with you to deal with it, or they wouldn't move the connection forward with you out of fear. And maybe you thought it was something you did, but I think that it ultimately really was this person. I know like they always say that, but like I really think that it was something that they were keeping hidden from you, or something, some deep down feelings or that they didn't tell you about, or some sort of family drama or something that was going on. But yeah, and then like with the devil here, guys, it kind of looks like a snail in this card, and I feel like it's sort of like someone's inner demons or some personal issues they were dealing with really slowed down this connection and stopped it from progressing the way that it should have in the first place. They may have not wanted to move things forward in the relationship in the past because of this, but now it's like it's the opposite. I feel like this masculine no longer feels the same way he did in the past. He realizes his mistakes now, or has worked through whatever this was that he didn't want to tell you about. And yeah, like now I'm feeling like he wants to come forward with some sort of serious offer and basically have a redo of everything that went wrong in the past, because he had some sort of realization when you guys were in separation about something. Yeah, I don't know, something like that. And then clarifying the Knight of Pentacles over here, we do have the Knight of Cups, which is definitely, guys, a love offer coming forward. That is in relation to the Knight of Pentacles. So this is someone who wants to give you something tangible, something serious, and also is very romantic about it as well. This is not just giving you a gift or something and walking away. This is like also, I want everything that comes along with it, all the emotions, all the feelings, like something very emotional and romantic. So yeah. And if you see this card, it looks very playful as well, guys. And also when I first saw this card, I don't know why, I thought of Doctor Strange. I don't know, it just kind of looks like him. And so I almost feel like someone wants to bend time and space, like open another reality where everything does work out between you guys. Like they want to redo everything from the past, but do it right this time. And this is definitely a love offer. This is someone asking you out on a date or some sort of romantic event. We also see in this card, there's kind of like an instrument hanging right here. So I do feel like someone also like wants to maybe play you music or something. There's some sort of like music that could be important in this, or like music's involved in some way, guys. Someone could play an instrument, or like whatever this love offer is, maybe like he plays you a song he wrote you, or you go to a concert together, something with music. We keep seeing that in a lot of the readings lately. But I really feel like with this card, I don't know, I'm just getting the vibe like someone's been shot with Cupid's arrow. Like nothing else matters to this person right now. All they can think about is you, like seeing you, being near you in any way possible, just like touching you, feeling like they just want to be close to you. And this card is also very dreamlike. So I feel like they're also having dreams of you. We've heard this in other readings. They're dreaming of you constantly, I feel, having intuitive dreams about you. Maybe they don't even understand their dreams. Like they're just like feeling so guided or so pulled towards you in a way like they can't explain. And that's why they know this is something different than anything they felt before. And then with the Tower here, there's something that has to happen first before this person can move forward. And I feel like they know now that this Tower has to happen, because in the past, it's like they were trying to keep this Tower from falling down. This could have been with like a third party. They maybe never let this person like fully go, or dealt with the issues like surrounding this person, whether that's to do with finalizing divorce, dealing with debt or loans, or some sort of financial issues, or just like emotionally fully letting this person go. They now realize this has to happen for them to be able to move forward. And like I feel like they truly want it to happen now. Like in the past, they might have like been trying to keep this Tower up, but now it's like they want it to fall down. They want to move forward from this situation. And you could see in the card even like this elephant here. He's been trying to hold up this Tower for too long, and he's become weak. He's become tired because of it. This is someone who's been through a lot with this other situation, like mentally and physically. And Spirit is saying it's time to let this person go. It's time to move forward from this. I think also this person in the past, like this masculine, he may have been seeing warning signs or like red flags with this other person, this third party or this karmic person, that he should let this go. And it could have been like maybe they had a drinking problem or a drug addiction, or were not serious in the connection, or they had cheated before. But this masculine seems to have still tried to like find balance or tried to work things out again with this person, or just maybe never fully let them go. Like even when they met you, they could have still like been talking to this person, or still like had some feelings for them or something like that. Like they still had some sort of like thread holding on to this person. So I feel like this is why Spirit had to come in and cause this tower for them. It's kind of like they had to learn the hard way because they didn't want to do it the easy way. So that's like why this, masculine had to go through so much challenge, so much karma we've been seeing. It's like basically things had to get a lot worse for this masculine, to the point where they ultimately just like had to surrender. Like Spirit made it so hard for this person, so much karma, that they just eventually had to let go. Like they had to surrender to whatever Spirit wanted for them, and they had to let go of this situation because it just really wasn't meant for them, and Spirit was trying to show them that. And I also think that Spirit was trying to guide this masculine back to you, Divine Feminine, because meeting you was almost like Spirit showing this masculine like, this is what was meant, this is what is meant for you, like this is something good in your life. Like, and it was kind of like Spirit dangling a carrot or something and being like, okay, are you gonna like, you know, do the right thing with this, or are you gonna like make a stupid decision here? And I think the masculine like didn't quite make the right decision, and so he had to go through all this karma now just to come back to you, Divine Feminine. And yeah, it was part of a learning process for him. But Spirit was like, I'm literally putting this right in front of your face, but like it's either like you accept it and like, you know what's right for you and move forward from this past thing, or you say no to it and ruin it and have to go repeat this whole past cycle all over again. And that's kind of like what happened here. I feel like this is a masculine who had to repeat a cycle, had to go back through it because he didn't learn the first time, kind of thing. But yeah, so that's what it is. He had to end this other cycle 100% before he could move forward. He couldn't half end it, he couldn't quarter end it, he had to fully end it. So ultimately, you two separating was to make sure that this masculine went through his karma, repeated the cycle, dealt with it, and this time did the right thing and did close out the cycle. So the separation between you guys, I feel, was necessary. It was something that had to happen, and it was ultimately to bring you guys back together to a point where you both were on the same level. You both were awakened. You both like understood the like importance of this connection. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing. This was all divinely guided, I feel. And I also see that this other person in the past, they could have had different religious beliefs or something, or went to church a lot, something about a church. Maybe you guys also had different beliefs or religions or traditions, and that was also something that was a barrier in the past, but Spirit wanted to show like, it's not meant to be that way. Like, you guys can be together, you can overcome this. And I feel like that could have been also a factor for some of you. Yeah. And I also see that he wanted to do a lot of things for a lot of people. I feel like there's a type of masculine type of person that tries to make everyone happy in a situation. You could see there's like a sombrero over all these people. Like, he's just trying to shade everyone, do everything for everyone in a way. And this could be in regards to like family members or friends, like just trying to make everyone happy, please everyone. This can also be like, trying to play a certain role in everyone's life, like try to make everyone happy. Like, maybe there's family members that didn't agree with this connection. Maybe there's different religious views, like just like a bunch of things. Like, he wanted to please everyone in a situation. But eventually something had to give, I think, and he got tired of pleasing everyone and not truly going after what he really wanted in his life. So that's where this love offer comes in, I think. Like, I was also hearing, I'm done. Like, he's saying, I'm done. He feels like he missed out on the love of his life, basically. Like, we have the Four of Cups here. This is like missing out on an offer. Like, this is also like having something in your life that you don't really want. Like, I feel like he was bored with the life he was living. Like, he realized, like, I don't really want any of this. Like, all this stuff I've been dealing with, all this stuff I've been trying to work towards, like, I don't really care about any of it. Like, it doesn't really matter, especially if like I don't have the person like that I really want to be with. So yeah, he got tired of pleasing everyone, not going after what he really wanted, and like he just wants to move forward. And he feels like he wants to make like a comeback to you. I feel like he wants to make it right with you, like we've been saying. He's tired of being sad and lonely where he is. That's also what the Four of Cups kind of reminds me of. Someone who's very just like bored of where they are. They're not happy with it. They're kind of just like looking out, thinking about something else. Like their mind is not where they are. But then with the sun here, guys, also I love the sun in this deck, that it's an egg. There's something about like cracking the egg open. Like you, Divine Feminine, broke his hard exterior, you broke the shell, and now I feel like he's just a pile of mush for you, basically. Like he just wants to let everything out now, I think, like and truly express himself. Like this could involve a date, like I mentioned. Like we do have the table set up here, and we also have something like drinks as well on the table. We also have a book on the table, so I feel like he could want to like write, he could have written you something, maybe something very heartfelt, or he just has a lot to say to you. I feel like he wants to open himself up like a book, you know, just like say everything. And then the swan on this card, I don't know, that kind of looks like a swan or something, the part of the egg. That was making me think of like, you know, in hotel rooms where they have the swans on the bed. So I feel like maybe he wants to take you on a trip or something, somewhere romantic, do something really romantic for you. Also, the egg in this card kind of has little eyeballs, like the little bubbles are sort of like eyes in this card. So I do feel like there's a lot of people watching your connection, watching what this masculine is going to do, like family members or friends. There's a lot of eyes on you guys, some good, some bad, a lot of gossip around you guys, basically. And there's also fire here, though, so that means there's passion here, guys. Like, there's a lot of passion between you two, especially when you reunite, I think. There's going to be a lot of passion going on. And what was I gonna say? Yeah, I feel like there's just like heat between you two. Also, like this person in this card is like riding the rocking horse, and there's a lot of passion between them too. So I don't do with that what you will. I mean, okay. And then with the Five of Cups here, guys, I'm feeling like this person could have been someone who dated around in the past or has dated quite a few people, and it's kind of like they were all okay, but then when he met you, it was sort of like, wow, this one's different. Like, can you smell this one? This one smells different. Something about you was different, I feel, for this person. Just something caught his attention. You stuck out a little bit. And I'm also getting that, you know, someone maybe just has a really nice smell. There's a perfume maybe he's reminiscing about, some way you used to smell, or maybe, I don't know, something about your house, the smell of it, something about you and your smell. I don't know. Also something, yeah, I don't know. I'll just say that. And yeah, someone here also I'm getting like may have had a drinking problem or something. This could be anyone involved in the situation, but we do also have like the bottle and the cups here. This masculine could have also like drank, you know, to forget about you in the past or something like that. Like could have been sort of like something to lean on, like a crutch. I don't know, but yeah. There's also lots of cups on the ground, right? Like I said, so anyone in this situation, we have seen the karma could be someone that's like, you know, drinking or doing some sort of drugs or something as well in this situation. But overall, guys, I'm just feeling like this is a masculine who messed up in the past, didn't fully tell you about a situation that wasn't totally completed in the past. When he met you, he was in the midst of something still, like something was still going on. He may have kept secret from you, and yeah, I don't know. I feel like you guys were not meant to come together at the exact time that you first met. Like, you were meant to meet because you were meant to start this awakening in him. But ultimately, he had to go figure out his karma and move through things so that he could be at your same level eventually, so you guys both could. I feel like even in the separation, you, Divine Feminine, also went through some kind of an awakening. Like, this was good for both of you, and now, like, he wants to come back. Like, he wants a redo. This masculine is determined. Like, he is ready to give you this love offer. He is just feeling all the feelings for you. He's dreaming about you. This is intuitively guided. Yeah, I'm just seeing there's a masculine that's planning to return, and just like wants something very romantic with you, wants a future with you, all that good stuff. So anyways, guys, that's what I have for this reading here. And then in the membership section, we're gonna go and kind of pull more specific details about this reading. You know, little extra cards here, get more into like what's going on. And yeah, so I hope you guys come join over there. It's just the join button below this video again, or in the description box. If you did like this video and you're leaving us here, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, and subscribe. It really means a lot to me. Also, if you'd like to, we do have the PayPal. I don't know why I'm saying we are multiple people. I also have the PayPal donation link in the description box below. I guess there's me and my cats. So yeah, you can always donate to their wish list too if you'd prefer. And then yeah, PayPal donation wish list. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Okay, bye.